Just by pure happenstance, this happened to show up in my mailbox today, and it's just a little bookmark. And it says, "The greatness of a nation can be judged by the way its animals are treated." That's by Mahatma Gandhi, a long, long time ago. And what I've got to talk about is just that general thought, compassion. And I'm totally against this ordinance in any way, shape, or form. I think it just ought to be dumped. It's just a bad idea. I've lived in Hurst almost 30 years at the same address. I'm still not up, by the way. And in those 30 years, I've taken a lot of enjoyment out of what moves through my yard. And I've seen opossums, a lot of opossums. They don't do anything, you know, they bumble around and then they leave. I've seen, well, once I saw a fox, which just blew my mind. And, you know, they're so skittish, they just left. Raccoons. Yeah, true. Raccoons come down and they eat the cat food. Have you ever watched a raccoon eat? When there's water around? They're just so amusing and you get so much enjoyment from that. And now Hurst wants to take it all away. You know, almost 30 years in Hurst, it's always seemed like a kind, loving place. And now it seems like it's changing. Just because somebody thinks we need an ordinance. Because Bedford's got an ordinance. Well, if I wanted to live with an ordinance, I'd go to Bedford. I could have gone to Bedford when I moved to Hurst. You know, I'm not stupid, I can read. So, that's my basic point. I'm about to shut up. But one thing to think about, I had a neighbor, he's passed away now, but he had an AK-47 in his garage, loaded, on the wall, easy to reach. But think about that, an AK-47. I've been shot at by AK-47s. You can tell because it's a green tracer. And this guy's got one in his garage, and it's perfectly legal. You're telling me I can't go feed a raccoon? Think about the dichotomy there. So I submit that the whole idea of this anti-feed thing should just be dumped. You don't need it. I've needed it for 30 years. I'm not swamped by raccoons and possums. They wander by on occasion. And I've got 2 cats that have been spayed. They happen to pick my place. I feed them in the morning. I put food out in the evening. And they come by and have what they want. They both got the notched ear. They've both been spayed. And I pet them all the time. And they, gradually as they get older, their roaming range diminishes, and eventually they'll just be in my yard, I'm sure. And the last thing I've got to say is, how are you gonna enforce this thing? You got it on the books? You gonna send guys in, peer into my yard, see if there's a dish out there? Because that's what you're gonna have to do. You're gonna have to come in my backyard, because you can't see it from anywhere. So you're going to turn me into a lawbreaker, because I will be a lawbreaker. I will not adhere to this ordinance. And that's all I'm going to say.